to my channel. So today we are going on another shopping trip together. I'm so excited to bring you along. So we're heading to IKEA today. It's been a while since I've been. I've definitely not been way before the pandemic, so I can't even think last time I went. So I'm very excited to go see what is new in store this month. Also hoping obviously to get my meatball fix, because who goes to IKEA and does not get meatballs? I don't know, because they are flipping amazing. It's just the randomest thing, but IKEA and meatballs, just as we all know, go together. So I know these videos probably are quite popular at the moment because obviously with the pandemic, not a lot of people want to leave their house. So you can shop virtually through me and see what they've got new at IKEA. So make sure you grab yourself a nice warm drink, sit back, light a candle, chill out, and let's go shopping at IKEA. Okay, so let's head on into IKEA. I'm pretty sure most IKEAs are all laid out the same all around the world. But when you first go in, there's obviously all of the display rooms that are all themed quite differently, but it's quite good to give you some inspiration if you're not too sure what theme you want to go for. This one I thought was a little bit different, but the first one that I'm about to show you is this kitchen here. I absolutely loved this. I thought it was a really beautiful, like, country kitchen vibe. Then this was the matching living room to the kitchen. I just really liked the illustrations of the delicate foliage along with obviously the real foliage, and I wanted to show you this table as well because I like the jug with the eucalyptus, and obviously it's all fake so it would last like that forever, but I just thought it was beautiful against the wood and the cream. This room, again, in contrast, was a little bit different. I couldn't help but notice this like stag head made of, it looks like bike handlebars and a bike seat. Don't know how I feel about that, but each to their own. I also then absolutely loved this kitchen because it had marble worktops, but the marble worktops weren't my favourite texture. They were quite matte rather than a shiny slate, but obviously it gives you that effect of marble without having to pay through the nose. I also seen these little plants here which I thought were quite cute. They were 3 for £3, so they worked out £1 each. I also really liked this fake little rosemary plant. I think that would look really nice in a kitchen. IKEA have got plenty of storage, as you can see, but honestly I wouldn't rate these tip top. There's quite a few at the moment that are really good in Home Bargains and B&M that are actually much cheaper than IKEA. I spotted these little pack of salts which I thought looked really good. They were all flavoured differently, so I thought I wanted to give those a try. Then we come to the prettiest part of IKEA, the blooming flower hall, which is so lovely to look at. There's so many colours, so beautiful. But I mean, the IKEA flowers, I'm not too sure if I rate them. Some of them look quite good, but there's a lot that I really didn't think looked that great. The eucalyptus, like I pointed out earlier, is stunning, and that is definitely worth it. But if you want some good fake flowers, I would still rate the range probably as the absolute best ones. But I also noticed they did this little themed candle with the palm trees, but unfortunately it didn't have a smell, which is annoying because it's very pretty. Andy then spotted this on sale. So these are sort of like airtight kilner jar sort of things. They were reduced from £2 to just 75p. So then I wanted to show you this salad spinner. It's £4.50. I bought it last time I came in. Honestly, I use it so much. It's so good. If you eat a lot of salad, honestly get one of these. Also, when you're walking around IKEA, they just spot and dot around little snacks that you can't help but pick up. So I picked up some of these knockoff JAMMIE Dodgers, and yeah, really didn't need those. Also, what is it about IKEA? There's just Dame like spotted everywhere. I'm guessing it's a Swedish chocolate, but yeah, we also seen these wine glasses, which I ended up picking a couple of those. So I just wanted to show you some general bits of the kitchenware that you can get in IKEA. I really liked this colander. I thought it was very pretty, but I just sort of looked around. There was nothing crazy that caught my eye, to be honest. We picked up a can opener, and these were on sale for £1. They're just like the hot matte sort of material things so you can put pans on and stuff, which is really good to have in the kitchen. I spotted this soap holder, which is really nice, but it did only come in black, which is a little bit strange because I know obviously it'd be nice to have a variety of colours. I really like these cake tier holders. I think they would just, if you're into your baking, really glam up a good Instagram shot. But they also had the glass cupcake holder if you're more of a cupcake person. This bowl for £8 I thought was really pretty with the shiny enamel outside and then the light wood inside. It could be good for a fruit bowl. They also had these really lovely wicker napkin holders. They had a lot of these. I think they're quite common IKEA style, and then absolutely tons and tons of napkin designs that you can choose from, as well as the neutral wicker style placemats if you're going for that country sort of dining look. Want to feel like you're at a hotel? I couldn't help but notice for £2 you could get white or grey hotel style slippers at IKEA. I do feel this is very appropriate. I then just showed you this wicker basket that was reduced to £7. That could be good outside or inside as like a blanket holder. And of course IKEA has got a ton of storage here, but I still maintain what I said earlier with the fact that I think that most of it, to be honest, you're better off going to Home Bargains or B&M. I just find the variety's a bit better and the price. Like, I really liked these wooden crates, but they were £9 a piece and I really just don't feel they're worth that. Same with these wicker baskets. It was 2 for £9 and they're quite small. Coming into candle heaven. So when you go downstairs, this is the first place you go, and to be honest, it's probably where I spend most of my time. I love smelling the IKEA candle scents. This one is the classic IKEA smell, the vanilla ice cream sundae, my ultimate favourite. They do the little one for £1 or they do the slightly bigger one for £1.75. It's a really nice candle. It doesn't burn evenly, which really annoys me, but the smell is worth it. They did have a lot of different scents. They had like cinnamon, they had rhubarb, they had apple, they had raspberry. There was a big variety. As far as it goes, IKEA candles are nice. They don't burn evenly, but they do give a little bit of a scent throw, and bottom line, they're very cheap and they're quite clean looking. These were new, however, what I noticed. These are tea lights, obviously. They had no smell, but they had this beautiful rose gold outside. So if you're into your tea lights and you need something that you can see the outside of, these are definitely worth it. As well as they had these matching candles for £6. I've never tried them myself, but they have 3 wicks, so hopefully they burn a little bit evenly. And if you're not into rose gold, they did have it in gold and silver as well. And you never would talk to me then if we never met. Joe Malone candle dupe. This is also new at IKEA and it did smell really, really good. Is it too much to ask? A little conversation, a minute's enough. These pebbles you can buy would look so nice in a hurricane jar with a candle. So if you've got a hurricane jar and you want to sort of make your space a bit more summery, these are a really good option. I also noticed that they had these reed diffusers. I definitely feel like IKEA didn't have that before, and this was bergamot and blossom, but unfortunately I couldn't smell it, so I can't report on how good or bad these guys are. But they had very thick reeds, so I think that they would give a real good scent diffusal. Then we went into the flower section after this, and I seen this orchid, which I thought was great value. This was £9 and it was huge. You definitely pay a lot more than that in Home Sense. Then in the sale section I noted these plant pots, which were actually quite big and they were reduced to £5. I then just wanted to show you an example. This was reduced to £17, but honestly this plant is what I don't like. It was super rubbery and super big, just looked very fake. The orchids also came in the smaller version for £6 as well. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that little shop with me around IKEA. It really was just a little fleeting trip. We did have to queue for a good, what did you say, like 15 minutes? Yeah. 15 minutes before we went in. It wasn't too bad, but there was a lot of people there, but obviously not a lot as usual. So it wasn't so bad. And we did get meatballs at the end. We were supposed to have them in the restaurant, but the restaurant wasn't open. But you can get meatballs at the end, I'm happy to report. So I just wanted to show you guys very quickly what we picked up. It honestly is just a few bits and bobs. It's more you go to IKEA for the experience, and I kind of wanted to make a day of it, like I said, and have lunch and take our time. There was a few odds and ends that we needed, but it wasn't really one of those huge trips. It was more of a leisurely trip, which is why I thought I would take you guys with us. So without further ado, I'm gonna just show you what we picked up at IKEA. Okay, so the first thing that we got is a spoon. But I've picked this up because I love cooking with wooden spoons. We differ on this opinion. He prefers plastic, I prefer wooden, but this I think was 50p, if I believe so. Then also picked up some of these knockoff IKEA JAMMIE Dodgers because I was very hungry when we were walking around, and then I realised that the restaurant wasn't open, and I was like, I'm gonna get these anyway. So I had no idea how much these were. These were either 50p or £1, but I can report they taste good. I approve. Do you approve?
Yeah.
I then just picked up the bog standard IKEA can opener. It also is the bottle opener as well. I think this is £3, but there's, oh, that made me cringe.
What?
You know when your teeth go on edge?
Yeah, what caused it?
I went to go pick off that label and it went like rubbery and like it squeaked and it wasn't nice. Basically there's these new can openers that are like really flat and everything, and lots of people have them. They're like the new common design, but I cannot work them for the life of me. So when I was like, next time I go to IKEA I need to get one of these for our house. Then I don't think I've ever been to IKEA without purchasing one of these. This is £1.75 for the bigger one, which I don't know what the weight is of this. It's just the bigger version, but it's the vanilla ice cream traditional IKEA candle. You cannot go wrong with this. This is just the scent of IKEA for me. Andy then picked up a Kilner style jar. This was reduced to 75p.
Yeah,
so 75p. So we have got a sourdough starter and we've got one of these for that. I don't know if that's what you want it for, but it's just handy to always have. Picked up one of these airtight jars just because it was reduced, and why not? Then I finally wanted to get a couple of matching wine glasses. So we've seen these ones here, which I really think are actually quite a nice design. I didn't even take note as well of how expensive these were. I think they were £1.75 again.
Yeah, it's only ever a couple of quid.
Yeah, it was £1.75 or £2. It really wasn't a lot. But I liked these glasses. Also, I really apologise for one, the change of lighting, and two, the sounds of the horrific boys on their mopeds that think that they're smart, because we get this all the time, but we need the window open. And I do apologise in advance. But yeah, I do like these glasses. They're not your typical red wine glasses, because usually the idea is you'd fill the wine up to the largest part of the glass, which obviously you can't do with these because they're flat at the bottom. But I do definitely think they look a lot more expensive than £2 or whatever they were. So we needed a couple of matching wine glasses because we got odds and end ones, so we got these. Then the next thing I picked up, I seen somebody else in their IKEA shop with me and hauls pick up this, so that's why I wanted it. I didn't even take note of price on this, so if you're interested, I will find out and I'll put the prices in the description box down below of all the things that I've bought, so if you're looking to buy yourself, you know. But this is just a 4-pack of salts that come in different flavors. So you've got the normal, you've got a wild garlic, you've got an oak smoked, and then you've got a wild mushroom. And I just thought that'd be really nice having like chips with a flavoured salt. I don't know, I just thought it'd be different, like wild garlic or the wild mushroom sounds really nice, like wild mushroom flavoured chips. Sounds amazing. Then, super exciting purchase, obviously. Picked up a new PEDDEL bin. This was £25. It is called the Raquel, and it's upside down. And it is just your normal we'll get there. Your normal silver PEDDEL bin with a nice flat lid. And yeah, basically just needed one here because the foot pedal had broke, so bin, £25, fabulous. Then the final things that we got at IKEA, and probably the most exciting things I've been waiting for. Actually, is it the final? No, there's something else on the bottom here. But the things I've been most excited for are these. So we picked up 2 pillows that are for the settee here. I'm sorry, crunching my bag. 2 pillows that are for the settee here. These are the, not even gonna try and say that. These are the 50 by 50 pillows, and there was 2 choices. There was this one which had like the little picture of a feather. I don't think it is real feathers, it's probably synthetic feathers, because they were only £5.50 each. And these are like just really, really good. Bog standard, your pillow inserts for settee pillows, bed pillows, whatever you like. So £5.50 each for these guys. And then to go on them, we just got the normal canvas grey girly, they're called girly pillowcases. So as you can see, this front room is grey and like a lighter grey, so everything's grey in here. So these are just going to go on the settee, which is also different shades of grey, so it'll work out very nicely. But we spend a lot of time in here on the settee, and there's a couple of little pillows that look like they come with the settee, but they're very flat and just not much substance, and we fall asleep like this. We tend to fall asleep quite a lot out here or just, you know, we're chilling. So I wanted some more comfy, bigger, substantial pillows, so I made Andy buy these. Now the final thing that I did get at IKEA was something that I specifically, we trekked all the way back through the store to go and find because I couldn't find it initially. It is this here, which actually does not have a name on it whatsoever, but this is a sink tidy, so you can find it in the kitchen section. And I just really liked it. I ideally would have liked it in grey or white, but they only had black. I don't know if black is just what they have in general, or if our IKEA was out of stock of the other colours. But I believe this was, again, I think £2, maybe £2.50. It's just really perfect size because we've got a dishmatic here and like just a very small board, so I just thought it'd be quite nice to have like washing up liquid in here, the dishmatic and the sponge in this one, and then the hand soap, and just so it's all sort of contained and has its own space. So definitely wanted to go in for that. So guys, that was everything we got at IKEA. Sorry the haul wasn't too exciting, but obviously I really hope you enjoyed the coming shopping with me, just sort of seeing what's current in IKEA at the moment. Let me know if this is something you did enjoy. I don't go to IKEA obviously super often as my other come shop with me's in Primark and B&M and Poundland and all that, but I will plan on doing IKEA a little bit more frequently if this is something you guys like to see. And if so, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Also let me know down in the description box down below, what is the sort of things you like to see in IKEA? Are you more interested in the bigger furniture pieces, or do you like more of what I showed you in this video, the candles, the bits and bobs, the tools, the trinkets, those sort of things? Just let me know down in the description. But apart from that guys, please go and follow me over on Instagram, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Remember to stay beautiful. Ciao.